Geology, the study of Earth's rocks and history. Geosphere, all the solid parts of Earth. Crust, Earth's thin outer rock layer. Mantle, the hot rock layer under the crust. Core, Earth's very hot center. Lithosphere, Earth's hard outer shell. Asthenosphere, the soft, slowly moving layer under the lithosphere. Biosphere, all living things on Earth. Hydrosphere, all the water on Earth. Atmosphere, the layer of gases around Earth. Stratum, one layer of rock or soil. Layer, a sheet or level of material. Formation, the way something is made or shaped. Outcrop, rock that can be seen above the ground. Bedrock, solid rock under soil and loose rocks. Sediment, small pieces of rock, sand, or soil. Deposition, the dropping of sediment in a new place. Compression, pressing things tightly together. Uplift, the rising of Earth's land. Subsidence, the sinking of Earth's land. Deformation, a change in rock shape. Fracture, a crack or break in rock. Fissure, a long, narrow crack. Geochronology, the study of Earth's age and time. Rock, a natural solid made of minerals. Mineral, a natural solid found in Earth. Crystal, a mineral with a regular shape. Granite, a hard rock with visible crystals. Basalt, a dark rock made from cooled lava. Limestone, a rock often made from shells. Sandstone, a rock made from grains of sand. Shale, a rock made from thin layers of mud. Marble, a smooth rock changed by heat and pressure. Slate, a hard rock that splits into flat pieces. Quartz, a common hard mineral. Feldspar, a common mineral found in many rocks. Mica, a shiny mineral that splits into thin sheets. Calcite, a common mineral found in limestone. Ore, rock that contains useful minerals. Gemstone, a beautiful mineral used in jewelry. Fossil, remains or marks of ancient life. Soil, loose earth where plants grow. Clay, very fine soil that holds water well. Silt, fine soil carried by water. Loam, rich soil good for growing plants. Humus, dark material from dead plants and animals. Porosity, how much open space soil or rock has. Permeability, how easily water passes through soil or rock. Tectonics, the movement and shaping of Earth's crust. Plate, a large moving piece of Earth's outer shell. Boundary, the edge where two plates meet. Subduction, one plate sinking under another plate. Collision, two plates pushing into each other. Rifting, plates pulling apart and making cracks. Divergence, plates moving away from each other. Convergence, plates moving toward each other. Transform, plates sliding past each other. Fault, a crack where rocks move. Fold, a bend in rock layers. Trench, a deep valley on the ocean floor. Ridge, a long, raised landform or seafloor feature. Orogeny, the process that builds mountains. Isostasy, Earth's crust floating in balance. Drift, slow movement over time. Spreading, plates moving apart and making new crust. Hotspot, A hot place where magma rises. Magma. Hot melted rock under Earth's surface. Intrusion. Magma that cools inside Earth. Extrusion. Lava that cools on Earth's surface. Uplift. The rising of Earth's land. Shear. Force that slides rocks past each other. Displacement. How far rocks move from their place. Earthquake. A sudden shaking of Earth's ground. Tremor. A small shaking of the ground. Aftershock. A smaller quake after a big earthquake. Epicenter. The point on the surface above an earthquake. Hypocenter. The underground place where an earthquake starts. Magnitude. The size or strength of an earthquake. Intensity. How strong an earthquake feels in one place. Seismology. The study of earthquakes. Seismograph. A tool that records earthquake waves. Tsunami. A huge ocean wave caused by an earthquake. Volcano. An opening where lava and gas come out. Eruption. Lava, ash, and gas bursting from a volcano. Lava. Hot melted rock on Earth's surface. Magma. Hot melted rock under Earth's surface. Ash. Tiny rock pieces from a volcano. Crater. A bowl-shaped opening at a volcano's top. Caldera. A large hollow formed after a volcano collapses. Vent. An opening where lava and gas escape. Fumarole. An opening that releases hot gas and steam. Geyser. A hot spring that shoots water and steam. Pyroclast. Rock pieces thrown out by a volcano. Lahar. A fast mud flow from a volcano. Plume. A rising cloud of ash, gas, or steam. Hazard. Something that can cause danger or harm. Meteorology. The study of weather and the atmosphere. Weather. The condition of the air at a place and time. Atmosphere. The layer of gases around Earth. Troposphere. The lowest layer of the atmosphere. Stratosphere. The atmosphere layer above the troposphere. Mesosphere. The atmosphere layer where many meteors burn. Thermosphere. A high, very thin layer of the atmosphere. Pressure. The force of air pushing on things. Humidity. The amount of water vapor in the air. Temperature. How hot or cold the air is. Precipitation. Water falling from clouds. Rainfall. Rain that falls from the sky. Snowfall. Snow that falls from the sky. Drizzle. Very light rain. Downpour. Heavy rain that falls quickly. Storm. Bad weather with strong wind, rain, or snow. Cyclone. A large spinning storm. Hurricane. A powerful ocean storm with strong winds. Typhoon. A powerful ocean storm in the western Pacific. Tornado. A spinning column of air from a storm cloud. Monsoon. A seasonal wind that brings heavy rain. Front. The meeting line between different air masses. Cloudburst. Sudden, very heavy rainfall. Forecast. A prediction about future weather. Climate. The usual weather in a place over time. Climatology. The study of climate. Warming. A rise in temperature. Greenhouse. Heat trapped by gases around Earth. Emission. Something released into the air. Carbon. An element found in living things and fuels. Methane. A gas that can trap heat in the air. Aerosol. tiny particles or drops floating in air. Albedo, how much sunlight a surface reflects. Feedback, a change that causes more changes. Variability, natural changes over time. Anomaly, something different from what is normal. Drought, a long time with little or no rain. Desertification, land slowly becoming desert. Aridity, dryness caused by little rainfall. Warming, a rise in temperature. Mitigation, actions that reduce climate change. Adaptation, changes that help people live with climate change. Resilience, the ability to recover from change or damage. Vulnerability, how easily something can be harmed. Scenario, a possible future situation. Projection, a prediction based on current data. Threshold, a point where a big change can begin. Tipping, a small change that causes a major shift. Hydrology, the study of water on Earth. Watershed, land where water drains to one place. Basin, a low area that collects water. River, a large flowing body of water. Stream, a small flowing body of water. Tributary, a stream or river that flows into a larger river. Estuary, where river water meets ocean water. Floodplain, flat land near a river that can flood. Aquifer, underground rock or soil that holds water. Groundwater, water stored under the ground. Runoff, water that flows over land. Infiltration, water soaking into the ground. Evaporation, water changing into vapor. Condensation, water vapor changing into liquid drops. Transpiration, water vapor released by plants. Glacier, a large, slow-moving mass of ice. Ice cap, a thick ice cover over land. Icefield, a large area covered by connected ice. Permafrost, ground that stays frozen for years. Snowpack, layers of snow built up on the ground. Meltwater, water made from melting snow or ice. Reservoir, a place where water is stored. Salinity, how much salt is in water. Turbidity, how cloudy water is from tiny particles. Oceanography, the study of oceans. Ocean, a very large body of salt water. Sea, a smaller part of an ocean. Tide, the regular rise and fall of ocean water. Current, moving water in the ocean. Circulation, the large movement of ocean water. Upwelling, deep ocean water rising to the surface. Wave, moving energy on the water surface. Swell, long, smooth waves from far away. Reef, a ridge of rock or coral under the sea. Lagoon, shallow water separated from the ocean. Coast, land along the edge of the sea. Shoreline, the line where land meets water. Beach, sandy or rocky land beside water. Dune, a hill of sand shaped by wind. Delta, land built where a river meets the sea. Estuary, where river water meets ocean water. Abyss, the very deep part of the ocean. Bathymetry, the study or map of ocean depth. Seafloor, the bottom of the ocean. Sedimentation, the settling of small particles in layers. Erosion, the wearing away of land or rock. Inundation, land being covered by water. Acidification. Water becoming more acidic. Landform. A natural shape on Earth's surface. Mountain. A very high raised landform. Plateau. High flat land. Valley. Low land between hills or mountains. Canyon. A deep valley with steep sides. Gorge. A narrow, deep valley with steep sides. Cliff. A high, steep rock face. Slope. Land that goes up or down. Escarpment. A long, steep edge of land. Plain. A large area of flat land. Basin. A low area that collects water. Karst. Land shaped by dissolving rock. Sinkhole. A hole in the ground made by collapse. Cave. A hollow space under the ground. Moraine. Rocks and soil left by a glacier. Landslide. Rock or soil sliding down a slope. Avalanche. Snow, ice, or rock rushing downhill. Erosion. The wearing away of land or rock. Weathering. The breaking down of rocks by air, water, or ice. Abrasion. Rocks wearing away by rubbing or scraping. Deflation. Wind removing loose sand or soil. Deposition. The dropping of sediment in a new place. Hazard. Something that can cause danger or harm. Disaster. A serious event that causes great damage. Astronomy. The study of space and objects beyond Earth. Planet. A large round object that orbits a star. Satellite. An object that orbits a planet. Orbit. The path an object follows around another object. Rotation. A planet spinning on its axis. Revolution. One full trip around another object. Axis. An imaginary line a planet spins around. Eclipse. When one space object blocks another. Solstice. A day with the longest or shortest daylight. Equinox. A day when day and night are nearly equal. Meteorite. A space rock that reaches the ground. Asteroid. A small rocky object that orbits the sun. Comet. An icy object that orbits the sun. Crater. A bowl-shaped hole made by impact. Gravity. The force that pulls objects together. Magnetosphere. The magnetic shield around a planet. Aurora. Colorful lights near Earth's poles. Radiation. Energy that travels as waves or particles. Environment. The natural world around living things. Ecosystem. Living things and their environment working together. Biodiversity. The variety of living things in an area. Conservation. Protecting nature and natural resources. Pollution. Harmful things added to air, water, or land. Sustainability. Using resources without harming the future.